The chef who walked away in the grand kingdom of Belvria, where sapphires glimmered in the riverbeds and music filled the markets from dawn to dusk. There lived a chef named Eldrin, a man whose skill in the kitchen was spoken of in the same breath as bards spoke of heroes. Eldrin could coax flavor from the humblest vegetable and turn a simple stew into an experience that made nobles weep with gratitude. Naturally, his talents had earned him the highest honor, personal chef to King Aldric the Magnificent. For years, Eldrin served in the palace's gold-rimmed kitchen, stirring sauces while the chandeliers above him glittered like trapped starlight. But despite the splendor, his heart belonged somewhere else, and to someone else. Her name was Lyra, a spirited woman with bright eyes, a sharper wit than any sword in the king's armory, and a laugh that Eldrin claimed could season a broth better than herbs. They were engaged, happily so, planning a modest wedding under the old willow by the lake. Everything was perfect, till the day Eldrin heard the truth. The rumor. It came from a palace maid, whispering as she scrubbed a silver platter. "They say His Majesty is set on marrying a village girl," she murmured, "a beauty with a voice like honey. Plans are already being drawn." Eldrin barely looked up. Court gossip was endless, till the maid added, "Her name is Lyra, from the lakeside village." The platter in Eldrin's hand slipped, clattering loudly against the stone floor. The decision. Eldrin stormed through the palace halls, past guards and noblemen, past tapestries woven with battles and glories. His heart hammered like a mallet. He burst into the throne room without waiting for an announcement. King Aldric sat leisurely on his throne, swirling wine in a jeweled goblet. "Your Majesty," Eldrin said, bowing stiffly. "I must speak." The king smiled. "Eldrin, I had hoped to discuss something with you. There is a lovely woman in the countryside." "No," Eldrin interrupted, surprising even himself. "You will not marry her." The king blinked. "Pardon?" "She is my fiancée." A silence fell like an axe. The courtiers froze, eyes widening. Aldric's expression darkened. "You forget your place." "No," Eldrin said, standing tall. "For the first time, I remember it. I serve my food to the kingdom. My loyalty is to the people, not the whims of a man who would steal their happiness." The king rose. "You would abandon your post for a woman?" "For love," Eldrin said, "and for myself." With that, he removed his gilded chef's apron, embroidered with the royal crest, and placed it on the steps of the throne. The hall gasped as he turned and strode away, leaving the king speechless. He never cooked another royal meal again. A new life. Eldrin returned to Lyra, breathless with fear and hope. When he told her what had happened, she laughed. Bright, ringing, fearless. "The king wants what he cannot have," she said. "And he certainly cannot have me." Together they left Belvria's capital and opened a small inn near the lake. Eldrin cooked with more joy than ever, serving travelers, fishermen, and families who could appreciate a meal without demanding perfection. People soon spoke not of the chef who served the king, but of the chef who stood up to him. A man who chose love over luxury and freedom over gold. Some say King Aldric sent scouts to lure Eldrin back. Others say the king himself visited once, disguised to taste the dishes he'd lost. But if he did, he left with only this truth. No power in the world can command the heart of a man who cooks with love.